Good afternoon. It's Michael Lovato here at the Triathlete Mag Hangout. I'm joined this time by none other than Meredith Kessler.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. No, it's good. It's good to see you here on the island
too.
again. And I want to throw out a number of Ironman wins that you've had and a number of 70.3s, but it's so daunting for me to even come up with that figure. If you wouldn't mind sharing it with our viewers.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
Finishes,
so
wins, and 70
you got
points.
it.
Throw it down.
You got it.
How many
I
times
think
you finished Ironman?
Kona will be number 53. I have had 2 DNFs, so we could say 55, but we can't because those did not finish. So we say Kona's going to be 53. And then 6 full Ironman wins, and I think we're at 12 70.3s.
How great is that? So, yeah, hard to keep
track. It's a good
track.
problem to have. It's
Good-
a good problem
good
to have.
stuff.
I'm not complaining on that.
Yeah, well, I love it because you come to the sport with a lot of, you come to the professional ranks in this race with a lot of experience, which only proves to help you most of the time.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this year, 4 70.3 wins. Is that right? About 4 or 5 already?
That's right. 4.
And a big win in New Zealand. Another
That's
one?
right. Good. You're good. I don't know
So,
how you keep it all in
that's
your
just
head.
recent.
That's
So-
amazing. Your memory
Is
bank
she
is
focusing
huge.
on me? Because this is about you.
I just wanted to give you a compliment.
Thank
yeah,
you.
Go.
It keeps me going.
Go.
So with that, now I look at it and I say, usually, Meredith, I'm watching you and I'm saying, man, she's winning a lot. She's racing a lot. This year, winning just about every time, but not racing as much from my perspective. You did Mont Tremblant, but have you calculated your changed approach to Kona this year?
You know what? I got the memo, finally. Took me 14 years and a little too many birthdays. I got the memo that, wow, let's try Kona where you don't go into it doing 6 Ironmans a year and see how you feel, maybe just a wee bit more vibrant. So, no, in all seriousness, it just didn't make sense the past, I think, 2 years. I haven't done a lot of full distance racing, and this year we kept the 70.3s to not racing every weekend or every other weekend. And no, just I love to race. We all do, right?
Sure.
So it's like it's a way to kind of showcase the hard work you put in. But and I also often use racing as training, like good deposits in fitness bank and all that good stuff. But I kind of enjoyed this year having one once a month or once every 5 weeks, and then that has set us up for the best race we can have on Saturday. Yeah, hopefully.
There you go. Hopefully. No,
That's
for
right.
sure. I think a lot of us want to see that. You brought something up, just the ups and downs. So talk to me about you clearly have the physical side down pat. Talk to me about the mental aspect, because I think what resonated was, wow, you're going to have a lot more mental freshness.
Right.
And maybe you'll be more excited. Will that help you? Just that?
No, absolutely. In our sport, as you know well, the highs are so high and the lows are so low. Whether you're injured or you get in a bike crash or you just don't have your magical day. But of course, the highs outweigh the lows. If you asked me that question 5 years ago about mental side, I'd say, oh yeah, it's about 30% physical and 70% mental. But then you actually need to swim, bike, run a lot too. But what's different this year, I think, that will be different this year than last year is the goal, or our goal, is literally to still care at mile 26 and still be racing and still be in the moment and still be present. Whereas like last year at about mile 10, I was in the coffin and I was no longer racing. It was just left foot, right foot, right foot to get to the finish in one piece. So I'm looking forward to that type of feeling. Like it's like a 70.3 feeling. You're still racing till the end.
Okay, interesting.
Yes.
That's great. Wow, some
That's
new
my goal.
perspective. I like
Caring.
the goal. Caring. No, and that's what it is. You can't check out. And so if
can't
you've
check
checked
out.
out, you lose spots.
Right.
I think that still netted you 7th last year. Was that right?
Netted us 7th.
Okay.
Yes.
So pretty good. And then otherwise, looking at the Kona history, you've been here quite a few times, but you haven't hit. I think the level of success that we've seen everywhere else. I call you the hot ticket. Every year, the last few years. So tell me what it would mean to you, and how you're going to get that. Top 5, top 3 even.
No, you're right. I think my first year I did this as a pro, I got 26. The second year I crashed, so I didn't finish. And last year we got 7th. But I compared myself to the Ohio State Buckeyes. They're super respectable, and I'm from Columbus, Ohio. Once if you live there, you're a Buckeye. They have a respectable season, and they they're ranked in the nation pretty high up, and then they get to these championship races and their fans are like, what are you doing? I'm that fan for the Buckeyes, so I need to want to make sure I deliver for our fans, and that is to not falter in these championship races. And I'm just at peace now that we've done everything we can to prepare for October 11th, and I have to rack my bike on Saturday and just be really chi and at peace with it. It's done. It's time to celebrate everything that we've worked towards.
Okay, good answer. Really great comparison, and I think people can relate to that. Cheering for the losing team.
That's right.
You've been such a winner, and I think that's what gets people fired up and tied in. And so, let me ask you this: Is there a game plan that you can point to that you hope this race will play out? As far as the dynamics.
I like how you say hope, because some people say, you don't want to be, I'm not that person who's like, oh, I'm going to win on Saturday and that's how it's going to be. I mean, I say you hopefully, because you never know. I don't believe in luck, but in our life, in our sport, you got to have a little bit of luck. You got to be super prepared physically and mentally, and that will get you to the finish line. But my game plan, let me tell you, it's to swim, bike, and run. I have no like magical game plan. I'm going to swim, bike, and run as hard as I can for however many hours and minutes it takes me. And of course this is different. Look at us last year. 10 or 12 of us came out of the water at the same time. That's a different dynamic than a regular Ironman race. For sure. 12 of us were on the bike together, and then 2 of us broke away, and we're like, we better hustle. We need to get away from these 252 Ironman girls, marathon runners coming. So sure, you have to be a little strategic. You don't want to go zone 5 for the first 50 miles, and you have to stay within yourself, which everybody says, but let me tell you, if someone's passing me and I can keep them in reach, I'm going to try the best I can. And if it's totally out of my comfort zone, then you got to dial it back, or else you'll be in a coffin more like mile 70 of the ride.
We keep hearing about this coffin.
This coffin, it's not a good place.
It's not.
Ironman coffin, not a good place.
IMC.
Yeah, as you know.
Okay.
We all know.
Well, that's good. You're one of the first people to just talk about, that sounds like a lot of racing. I mean, you're in there competing, because that's cool.
Yeah.
People go by, you'll push it, see what you've got.
Yeah. You don't want to retreat, that's the thing, you want to stay within yourself, but you don't want to retreat.
Okay. Great mindset. A couple things I want to ask you about. I read this somewhere. Do you get up and run 25 minutes race morning before it all takes place?
It's like, I do.
25 minutes, and then you sit in the boots and eat your breakfast.
You're good, yeah. I'm on a treadmill. I find a treadmill. Whatever hotel I'm staying at here, we have a little gym with a treadmill, and I literally pretty much sleep in my run clothes, so that's just a minute. You don't have to set the alarm a minute later just to save that time. But yeah, you do 25 minutes, and then you add like 5, the lucky number 5 1-minute pickups in that. And then I'm just awake. I eat breakfast. I do a full shave, exfoliate, shower. Need to wake up. Make sure my hair,
I love it.
And then we're ready to go.
I'm not sure about the hair, but I do know the braid, certainly. That's really cool. It's a very nice routine. You've raced enough times that you know it works for you. It's fascinating.
Boots, breakfast. You were right. That's on.
Okay. Sorry about the stalking.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I forgot that I had mentioned that. That's amazing.
Yeah, well, it's good stuff.
To triathlete. Yeah, great.
To these guys. I read it here. I'm off my game, but I'll jump right into this. How about the rapid fire question round here? We'll go. Oh, boom. She's ready. Readier than I. So here's where we start. Do you use the AC race week? Air conditioning.
Air condition? Oh, I sleep like a vampire. It's like if I could have it at 68 degrees, I would.
Beautiful.
But I'm like
rapid fire, Meredith.
Courteous. Yes.
Okay.
Go.
Coffee race week or no?
Red Bull. Sorry.
Compression socks race week or no?
Yes.
In public?
Not opposed to it. I'm not anal like that.
So the whole family's here. Do you abstain from any activity? Your husband's here. Do you cut him off or?
Activity. if he needed a nudge, he'd get a nudge. No problem.
Okay.
He's the one who doesn't want it. Yeah.
Whoa.
He's nervous.
Aaron.
Yeah.
She's right here.
Love you, honey.
Underpants or no underpants run?
Oh, no.
No. Crazy.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
Beautiful. We've got all the questions we wanted answered. So, Meredith, you've been a great sport, and it certainly will be fun for us to watch you. Great to have you here. I mean, I don't know what to say. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'll be watching. I'll be cheering for you.
Thank you. Thank you for interviewing all of us and taking the time.
Of course.
Appreciate
Not
it.
all, just you, just a few of you. So, Triathlete Mag viewers, come on back. We'll have more guests this week, and we sure appreciate you tuning in.